Hi there, I'm Mike, and it's been ages since I've done a Loot Gaming unboxing because they were super good at sending me these, and then they stopped for a while. I think I got like 3 in a row, and then nothing for like a month or so. These have actually been bought for me and sent to me by a viewer and Albert, something like that. Bro, thank you so much for these. I hope you like these unboxings. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. I have no idea what's in here. I don't even know what month this is for. Okay, so I had to look it up. Turns out this is November's Loot Crate, or Loot Gaming, I should say. I have no idea where October's is. It actually might be in my P.O. box right now because Albert had these sent to my P.O. box, which is super good because it makes it a lot easier for me. Maybe I've got October's coming. Maybe it's already here. I have to go check. But for now, and please enjoy November's Loot Gaming because that's what I've got. Starting off with the pin. This pin here is a RGB keyboard and mouse pin, or just keyboard, I guess. And I can tell it's RGB because of the colors. Now, if someone asks me what my favorite console is, I always say computer. I've always been a PC gamer. I mean, I had consoles back in the day, but I just stopped doing consoles and definitely went more PC. It's my preferred system to game on. I will never give up my PC or my keyboard, and that's actually a fun little pin. Next, we've got the shirt. So let's go ahead and try this on. Oh, whoa. I've got Battletoads. So fun fact about me, I was an assistant manager at a GameStop back in 2007 in Austin, Texas. That was the height of people calling and asking if GameStop had Battletoads. It was like a 4chan thing. Those are the times. It's like a Ratfink art print kind of thing. Turbo Toads. It's definitely supposed to be Battletoads. I like it. I like the red. It's a nice deep red. It looks great on the camera. I'm not a huge fan. I've never been a fan of this art style, of the Ratfink art style. I've never liked how the grotesque kind of proportions and all of that stuff. But I know there are people out there that do like it. I don't think it's gonna stop me from ever actually wearing the shirt. It's not super soft. It's not. It's a little sad. But I definitely like this. I definitely like it a lot. Moving on. We have this nice little claptrap from Borderlands 3. I have not played Borderlands 3 yet. I played the first 2 Borderlands, woo, and then I immediately dropped claptrap way across the room. Hold on. I hate it when people call these figures. I'm gonna get that all up in there. I do like this. This is a fun little statue, or even a figurine, but this is not a figure. This has absolutely no articulation whatsoever. Nothing moves. It looks good. It's painted well. Definitely has a little kind of a cartoony cell shading look about it. I like it. It's just not a figure. But it's fine. This is something that I'll definitely put on my shelf somewhere. Maybe. Definitely. Next, we have this little D&D logo with a bag. I'm guessing it's got some dice in here. And it's not really a guess because I definitely looked this up on the QR code that they sent instead of a booklet. In fact, I got 2. They're the same, just so you know. Inside that bag, I have another smaller plastic bag because, of course, why would you just put dice in a leather pouch? You should put them in a plastic bag and then inside another bag for optimal keeping here. It's got a little logo on it right here. It says Dungeons & Dragons Loot Gaming. That's nice, and then it's got die. Got all kinds of dodecahedrons, regular 6-sided die, 12-sided, 20-sided. What is that? 9-sided. It's pretty good. I mean, I have a set of dice, but it's always nice to have an extra one. And actually, oops, hold on, that was a 20. What did I get? I rolled a 12. The bag it comes with is actually really, really nice. It's a nice kind of soft faux leather. It's not canvas, it's not plastic, it's definitely sort of a fake leather, but the D&D logo on there is quite nice. I like that, that's good. And then lastly, we have another art print, just like we got last time, but this one's from Mortal Kombat 11. Not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. I've always been a Street Fighter person. I've never liked the controls for Mortal Kombat. I never quite got used to them, so that's one of the things that always kind of kept me away from Mortal Kombat was I just thought the controls were dumb. And I've always kind of gravitated more towards the Street Fighter type controls. But it looks good. It's a little scorpion action right there. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11. I'm sure it's a fun game. I mean, they all kind of are. But yeah, it's just not my favorite. So here we have a breakdown of the box. If this is your first time watching one of my unboxings, I do this out of 5. There's 4 items in here plus a theme. The theme is challenge. Everything in here is worth up to 1 point. And if I don't like it, it's not worth any points. And that's how I get my score. So starting off with the shirt, I like the shirt. I like the color. I'm not a huge fan of the art style, but I don't know, I still like it. Actually, I do. It fits nicely. So I'm gonna give the shirt the full point. Next, the Claptrap figurine. Actually, I like it. This looks nice. This looks really nice. This is definitely something you put on your desk and people walk by and admire, especially if you play Borderlands 3, obviously. So I'm giving this the full point as well. The die, I mean, who doesn't love a good set of die? I definitely like this. I will use these for games that require them. So I'm giving that the full point as well. Next, we have this art print. Not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, not a huge fan of art prints. I just don't have space to put them all up. It's probably just gonna sit in a box somewhere being not used. So I'm gonna give it a half point because it's nice. It's a nice thick piece of cardboard. I just don't care that much about it. And lastly, the theme. The theme here is challenge. I mean, any video games kind of a challenge in and of itself. So the theme to me seems a little lazy. We've got Battletoads, sure, that was a challenging game. We've got Borderlands 3, I'm sure there's some kind of challenge there because it's a game, why not? Dungeons and Dragons, sure, absolutely, a challenge. Mortal Kombat, definitely challenge. Yeah, it's such a lazy, generic title. Literally anything can fit in the word challenge. You say gummy bears, challenge, absolutely. Scrabble, challenge, you know, it's the whole thing. Challenge is it's a word that anything can be made to fit into. I'm gonna give it a 0.75. I'm gonna talk a little bit for being lazy, but I genuinely like this little pin here. So I'm gonna give it a 0.75. So that gives this box a 4.25 out of 5, making this one of the highest scoring boxes I've ever received from Loot Crate, at least in a long time. In recent memory, it's the best loot gaming box I've gotten so far. I genuinely like this. I don't know, am I loosening up? Am I growing soft in my old age? Have they finally worn me down where I'm just starting to see garbage as treasure? I don't think so. I actually like this. I think the figurine is good, the shirt's good, the Dungeons and Dragons dice are good. I think this is actually a worthwhile box. And if you want to get one of your own, you can use a code down the downstairs area that goes to help me out and my channel. And then, you know, I think you get a little discount yourself. So it's a win-win kind of situation there. I'd also like to take a moment to thank these people for supporting me on my Patreon at a level where I thank them for supporting me for unboxings. If you want to see your name here, you can head to my Patreon and do that there, do that thing. If that's not for you, there's a bunch of different ways that you can support me down the downstairs area, up to including liking, sharing, subscribing. It goes a long way to help the channel out, and that's it. Thanks so much for getting this far. It does mean a lot to me. And I'll see you later. Bye.